Right. Okay, right, let's get started. So we have here Pythagoras Theorem. Okay folks, we got clip 118 grade C question. Find the length of side A, give your answers to one decimal place. So let's first of all have a look. First of all, let's have a look at this question, how we label it. Okay, now, opposite the right angle is the hypotenuse. Okay, the other side we can label in any order, so that's called, they've already labeled it A anyway. This hypotenuse, this we can call it side 1, and this is side 2. It's making tunnel, please. Please. Side 1, side 2. Okay. Now. When we are doing Pythagoras Theorem, the rule is like this. Our hypotenuse squared now this is normally given in this format in school books. Okay, tell me if you come across this formula here.
Yeah.
Okay. A squared is equal to B squared plus C squared. Well, the A squared in this formula is referring to the hypotenuse. Has to be the hypotenuse, the longest side in the formula. So referring to B and C, you can label them in any order you like. Now, in this particular question, what we're going to do today, we're going to change the numbers slightly. We're going to change the numbers for one reason. So when you do this question again for homework, we haven't already done the question. Okay? So let's have a look. We can do it that way, and also there's I've got some extra additional questions for you anyway. So let's have a look. We have 12 centimeters. Okay. Should we leave the question numbers as they are for the moment? Okay, because I've got additional questions I can give you for extra questions. So 12 centimeters and 14 centimeters. We'll call this one B and this one C. This one has to be A. Hypotenuse is always A. So we've got to work out the A. Okay, if you want to work out the A, the only thing we have to do here to the squared is take it over and it becomes a square root. Yes? Opposite squaring is square root. We don't want to work at A squared, we want to work at A. So the square goes over and the formula gets changed then to A equals square root of B squared plus C squared. So let's put that into the formula now. So B is equal to 12. 12 squared, add C is equal to 14, 14 squared, and square root that. So get your calculators out, press the square root button first. 12 squared plus 14 squared, hit the equal sign, and that gives you, what's that give you an answer? Well, it's given me an answer of 285. Okay, on this kind of calculator, you press the SD button, it'll give you a decimal version. The answer will give you an answer to one decimal place. So I'm getting an answer of 18 point. So if you round off to one decimal place, okay. So what is that to one decimal place? Becomes 18 point. Yeah, because this number is too small, it's less than 5, so you leave that alone. So the final answer is 18.4 centimeters is the size of A. Okay. Now, so when you're looking at the hypotenuse, we have to literally throw everything into the formula as you see it and square it all. Now, what about if we're not working on the hypotenuse? So for example, we need to rub that now. Where's mine? Okay, can we move the question up, please? Okay, that question number 3, take it up. Up. Okay, stop there, lovely. No, that's fine. Alright, in this particular question here, we have a height of 10 centimeters. Now the base of the triangle we don't know, we need to work that out, and the hypotenuse we do know. Now, so what we're going to do first was label the diagram. So we know the opposite, the right angle, is always the hypotenuse, which they call A in the formula. Okay, now we're going to call the other two sides B and C. That's already labeled C, so we save us a bit of headache. Then we call that B, and here's C. That's what we've got to work out. Now, let's look at the formula again. Formula is A squared is equal to B squared plus C squared. Now you want to work out C. Okay folks, if you want to work out C, we have to make C the subject. So C squared, first action, and then it's been added by B squared is the second action. So opposite adding B squared is? So you have A squared minus B squared is equal to C squared. Okay, the last movement that we need to do is move the squared over. Opposite squaring is square rooting. So you do A squared minus B squared whole square rooted will give us a value of C that we're looking for. So now what we need to do is put the values in. So the A is 13 and the B is 10. So the A is 13 and the B is 10. We need to put that into our calculators, and that will give us the value of C. So folks, put that in your calculator as you see it over here. So square root 13 squared minus 10 squared equals root 69. And if you, that is 8.3066. Now, 8.3066 round up to one decimal place again. So we look at the 0, because it's less than 5, we leave it alone. So the answer becomes 8.3 centimeters to one decimal place. Okay, are we happy with that? So, one type of question, we just put the values in, as we did in the first one, with a little bit of with the square roots. Sorry, for this case question, you have to rearrange the whole equation and make one of the other letters the subject. That's the only difference in those two types of questions. That's the only two types of questions we get for Phytagoras Theorem. Okay, folks, we're going to stop the video here. I'm going to give you some questions to do for classwork. So, for you folks who've got the grade C booklet with you, I want everybody to have a go at question number 2 and question number 4 now. For those of you here in the class, question number 2, question number 4, please. Off you go.